Hello my gorgeous sweetie darlings, this is going to be an up-close, in-depth review of the Louis Vuitton Pochette Metis in the Reverse Monogram. I absolutely love this bag. This is definitely one of my forever bags, meaning I won't sell it. I have kept it in my collection longer than I have other Louis Vuitton bags that I've had. This is just an amazing bag. I highly recommend it to anyone who is more of a minimalist carrier that doesn't carry too much on them, but it still holds quite a bit considering its compact size. So they actually have redesigned this piece a number of times. So basically, the very first version that came out had this Vaqueta leather pull on this zipper pull right here, and it started curling a lot and got very annoying, so Louis Vuitton decided to start making them without. So this is the latest version of the bag, and they just stuck to this version ever since. Mind my little pug, she's in a playful mood. So I actually used to own the classic Pochette Metis just with the Vaqueta and the classic monogram print. This caught my eye. This was the very first reverse piece I've ever owned. I just loved it because it was really different, and at the time literally everyone had the regular Pochette Metis, so I wanted something different. The black leather accents on this bag make it easier to convert into a nighttime bag, and that's what I really like about it. It's more versatile in my opinion than the other one because of the contrast of the caramel and the chocolate monogram canvas, as well as the black accents. It just makes it a very striking, eye-catching bag, and this has held up so well. Like, the canvas still looks basically brand new to me, and the only sign of wear really are obviously the hardware, where there's like scratches here and there. I didn't bother getting any plastic protectors off Etsy or anything. I'm a person that believes in really using your bags. I don't want extra plastic pieces all over my bag. It just kind of takes away it takes away the enjoyment for me when I'm covering my bag with little bits of plastic here and there. I'm not really truly enjoying my bag. You don't get the proper sheen and shine that you do without. And yeah, it gets some scratches, but it all, to me, it's kind of adds character to the bag. I know that sounds so cliche, but for me it actually does. Like, to me, Vaqueta, when it oxidizes and it patinas, it's gorgeous. And you know, getting a little bit of scratches here and there on the hardware comes with the use of the bag, and to me it doesn't look bad. It just means you've worn it. And you have here the beautiful typical cloths that Louis Vuitton uses. They use the shape for most of their bags, I would say. It's classic shape. The strap is in the caramel reverse colored monogram. The way they made this bag is so detailed, as in the accordion pattern they had placed the caramel reverse monogram in between the chocolate, so that it's just perfectly like a sandwich, all in between, all opposite. And I think it's just really beautifully executed because it is a loud pattern. It is a very striking bag, but it still doesn't look tacky to me because there's a really fine line between edgy, avant-garde, kind of striking, and like straight up gaudy or cheesy. But I think this bag just pulled off everything perfectly. So you get the Louis Vuitton Paris etched in there in the main square plaque, and then you get the very classic LV logo that they used on some of their first trunks and bags, like in the 1930s. This is a very, very classic symbol with the circle around the logo. And then you've got this beautiful black piece of leather right here, And then you've got the handle, which the handle has a very small logo etched onto the middle. And then it's held together with these two leather pieces here. It's just a beautifully done bag, I think, in terms of quality and craftsmanship. For a modern bag to be made so well is quite rare. So we are going to take off these cloths so I can show you better the strap. The strap is done so nicely as well. You got the Louis Vuitton on the side of the buckle. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 5 holes for adjustment. I have it third from the bottom, I would say, and it hangs just kind of like on my hip. I think this bag would look really nice with a shorter strap as well, kind of like right under the arm. So it's an S-lock. So it opens like that. And you've got the star-shaped screws on the other side, as most Louis Vuitton bags, if not all of them, should have the star-shaped screw. And then inside you have 3 compartments. I have my champagne toast, I'm trying to get it out here, my champagne toast mini body spray. You want to do what's in my bag? What's in there, Nova? You gonna tell them? And then we've got a champagne toast little sanitizing gel. We've got Ricola limited Swiss herb drops. We have champagne toast hand cream. We have my khaki and my pepper spray by Sabre. We have some receipt from Ross. We have my little mesh makeup bag that actually goes into a larger makeup bag. So this comes out for my smaller bags. And that is everything. The old version used to have this extra flat pocket, which this would be on. Now it's just a third like flat compartment in the back. So they took that extra slip pocket away. It was a smaller slip pocket. I mean, I think it depends on who you ask. Some people would want it, others don't really care. I don't know what I would find a use for it. Like, I think the 3 accordion compartments are perfect. I like this flatter compartment back there because I am able to just slip my like coin wallet back there. It's flatter, so it's perfect for that. And my largest items I'll put in the center because it's the largest compartment, and then everything else can go in here, like keys and things like that. So I think it's a great bag. It is so low maintenance, just the way it's made. You don't have to do anything, you know, it doesn't lose its shape. You don't have to store it with air paper inside. It barely needs to be cleaned because there's very few leather pieces on it. And for those patina phobics out there, there's no vachetta, it's just black leather, so you literally never have to worry about the leather pieces on this bag. I think patina phobics are neurotic. I don't agree with the whole, I don't know, fear of patina, because patina is the most beautiful thing on Louis Vuitton leather, and there's ways to treat it, and once you treat it, it becomes the most weatherproof, durable bag that you can bring out in the wet, snow, rain, whatever. If you want your leather white all the time, it's just like, get another brand. Like, it's just so weird to me, but I'm going to make a separate video on all that. But if you are a true Louis Vuitton fan, you are not a patina phobe. What are you doing? She's so cute. It's also so compact. Like, it's smaller than a Speedy 25. It's so small. It's so comfortable because of the way it's shaped. It's so flat. and it expands because of the accordion kind of design. So you can basically fit more into the bag than it appears to fit. I like having a top handle on any bag. It just makes it easier to kind of grab and go. It makes for a cute like cocktail bag for upscale events. You can put twillies on here. I've done that before. And more casual, then just put the shoulder strap, wear it crossbody or over the shoulder. There's just so many options with this bag and ways to wear it. What do you think? But I highly recommend this bag to anyone who is looking for a very versatile piece, something that will go with everything, all events, very comfortable to use and very low maintenance. This bag is actually, the model is approaching, not my bag in particular, but the Pochette Metis was released in 2013, I believe. So it's actually almost reached its 10-year mark that it's been out, which is quite insane that it's nearly a 10-year-old style. But it's just definitely one of those classic style bags that will never go out of fashion. There are some very faddy and trendy pieces that all designers, including Louis Vuitton, will release, but this bag is definitely not one of them. This is definitely a timeless, classic and elegant style that will never go out of fashion, because it's basically a reimagined or a redone piece of an old style. This style of bag was taken by their old briefcase styles and kind of like shrunk into a handbag version of it. So it's very, very actually original classic Louis Vuitton style, but made into a handbag, which is absolutely cute. But anyway, I'll see you in my next video and thank you for watching. Bye bye.